This gaming headset has some cool new tech in it. Let's check it out. Oh, all right, fine. Oh, hey, Dave Taylor here, and I'm checking out these. These are the Exa E900X 5.8 gigahertz wireless gaming headset, and it's pretty cool. Now, let's start right out by talking about that 5.8 gigahertz because you're thinking, I haven't heard of that before. I thought they were supposed to be 2.4 gigahertz. So that's correct. Most wireless headsets operate either in the Bluetooth band or in the 2.4 gigahertz band. Now, that's fine if you're at home, and of course Bluetooth has some latency issues, but that's another story that they're working on. But the thing is, if you are around a lot of other people, it's easy to get interference on your 2.4 gigahertz headset, and that really stinks. Enter the new frequency band of 5.8 gigahertz. So these are operating on that frequency, which means they have 15 milliseconds of latency. There's much less prone to interference than a 2.4 gigahertz headset, and it's lossless audio. Now, the downside is it is a slightly shorter range at the 5.8 gigahertz, but my experience is you can get up, you can walk down the hallway and use whatever facilities you might need or grab a snack from the kitchen or something and you're good. But if you want to use these and you want to walk all the way around your house or completely change floors on the building or something, it might not work so well. The audio itself, it's a dual chamber 50 millimeter driver, and it is 7.1 surround sound, which is pretty slick. So it works with the PS4, PS5, the Switch, PC, Mac, whatever you want to plug in, because its secret is it has this little dongle. And this dongle, USB-C by default, but they include a USB-C to USB-A adapter, which is nice. But this is the 5.8 gigahertz transmitter, and then obviously the headset is the receiver. So there's more tech I want to talk about, and I'll tell you everything in the box, but let's jump to a quick demo or two, because the Exa software gives you that full 7.1 experience on your PC. So let's check out what it does. The Soundbase app lets you fine-tune both music and gaming mode audio, and it lets you turn on environmental noise canceling with the microphone. So here you can see on the top in gaming mode, I can still choose between movie and frames per second and customize, and I obviously have this EQ here. If I go to music, then it actually switches the headphones. So I'm hearing music mode, and it gives me a bunch of preset EQs, and I can adjust the EQ. And then finally, if I go into the microphone, I can turn on or off ENC. So that's pretty handy. Now you're hearing the audio is picked up by the microphone, and it's pretty gain high. So I have to be careful not to talk too loud or it'll start clipping, but the audio, as you can hear, is really excellent. It does a really nice job. Now, let me jump back on camera. There's the demo. So you heard it, you could see the software you download for free off the web, so that's pretty easy. But let's talk about this a little bit. So there are no controls on the right earpiece. On the left earpiece is an extendable microphone. And then there are two buttons and a volume dial and an input, a 3.5 millimeter input jack. Why? Because you can use it in wired mode. So you can see in this close-up, the shorter of the buttons is a multi-function button that lets you turn on and off the ear cup lighting. It lets you power it up or down. And most importantly, it lets you switch between the different sound modes. The taller button lets you mute your microphone as needed. And then the volume is a straightforward dial to make it louder or softer. My experience, it gets super loud. So headset's really nice. I actually have the illumination on. It's pretty low key, but there is illuminated. And if I go to the multifunction button and double push it, then that turns off. So pretty easy to work with. Now, in the box is a nice user's guide, very helpful. There is a long 3.5 millimeter to 3.5 millimeter cable because you can use this in wired mode. That's great if the battery dies, or if you just don't want to be doing it wirelessly, you can have it be wired. All good. When you're ready to charge it, then it's USB-C to USB-A, and that's easy enough to work with. As I said, it has that 5.8 gigahertz dongle and the adapter, so if you want to use it with a USB-A instead of USB-C, they got you covered. The only other thing in the box is this very nice fabric bag for carrying it around, because you want to take care of this. It's a really nice piece of hardware. And it is all protein leather with the headpiece and the earpieces, and it is obviously adjustable. And what I like is it tells you in the earpieces which one's right and which one's left, but you can always just put the mic off your left ear and you know you've got it oriented correctly. So really nice and simple, as the demo sort of demonstrated. It also has something called Voice Pure ENC, or environmental noise canceling, for the microphone. So if the kids are running around and someone's in the kitchen saying, "Can you help out with the dinner, please?" all of that's going to be masked, so you can just focus on your game, although you probably should go help with dinner, but you know, your life, your choice. So you can use it wirelessly or 3.5 millimeter wired, and it's a 1500 milliamp hour battery, so it should give you about 23 hours of enjoyment and listening time without the light on. I don't think the light takes much battery power, but it'll take a little bit. And it is compatible with, as I said, a whole variety of different things, including the Xbox and including the Mac. And so let's talk about that sound, because it has a really nice sound. I really enjoy that one button switching between audio or music modes. And I was listening to a variety of different things, including the soundtrack to the latest Mission Impossible movie. And it was kind of sort of like being in the movie theater. There was a lot going on around me, and it was a big, lush sound with a lot of bass. Really enjoyable. It's a very comfortable headset because it's very soft ear cups on it, and it's lightweight too. And of course, one of the huge benefits of being wireless is you then have a lot more freedom of motion, so don't just freeze in one position and play for 7 hours. Move around a little bit, it'll make you feel better. So it's everything I got. I am a fan of the whole Exa line, and this is a great addition to it. The E900 is a tried and tested and really popular line of headsets, or gaming headsets, from Exa, and this, the E900X, adds that 5.8 gigahertz, and you know, you probably won't notice any difference unless you're in like a gaming cafe, or you're in environments where you've noticed you have interference problems with your 2.4 gigahertz headset. In which case, being able to jump to an entirely different frequency, huge win. Definitely ones to check out if you're a gamer, even if you're a casual gamer. It gives you really nice sound. It would work great on that next Zoom call, and you'd look cool because you got those little light up ear cups and everything. So definitely one worth checking out. Now, we need to talk price. Before we get there, I'm going to ask you to subscribe to my channel. Click on that subscribe button, hit that bell icon for notifications, hit that thumbs up if you thought this was of value. Sweet. Now, this is the Exa E900X 5.8 gigahertz wireless gaming headset, and it is $109.99, currently minus 20%, dropping it down to $88 at exa.net. Definitely one to check out. It's one of the nicer wireless gaming headsets I've tried in a while, and I really like the tech of it being on that new frequency. That's all I got. Hope to catch you in my next video.